was teaching my client today and the problem with story bounded walls came up. So they had a wall that was like this. Down the bottom here we've got a component of this wall is using a story bound that does not exist. So we need to find out what the problem is. Let's start over here with the style and we'll edit the style. Now we can't just edit the wall, we have to edit the style. Let's start with insertion options. So it's using the top of a slab which doesn't exist. So I'm going to change that to layer wall height, and the bottom is going to be the layer elevations. Because the stories don't exist, we have to get rid of anything to do with stories. Let's have a look at this one. So this one is using relative to a story. The top bounds, let's make that relative to wall, and we'll make that relative to wall as well. Okay, that. And we need to do it for both of these components. So let's have a look at this one. This one's relative to wall, okay. Okay, again, and let's go okay. Now when we look at it, you still notice that it's still a flat wall. Now that's really to do with my layers. So if we edit this layer, so let's change not the elevation, but let's change the layer wall height. Make sure we change the layer wall height. Let's make it 10 feet. Okay, and now we've got a 10-foot high wall. Now if you do need to change the components, you need to go back and edit the style and change those components, but that's a really quick way to change that wall. We've edited the style, we won't get that again because we've edited the style. Now when we draw, the wall is always going to the layer wall height. Now if you get that wrong and you need to adjust the layer wall height, then we can change this to make it 12 feet. All the walls will change. It's a really quick way to fix if you're not using stories. If you like that, don't forget to become a member. There are extended movies in the member section.